Next up is my controversial Star Wars tier list, which I did for Revenge of the Fifth, aka the day after Star Wars Day, because you got May the 4th be with you, and then you got Revenge of the Fifth. It's the two Star Wars days. And let's look at my tier list real quick, actually. Empire Strikes Back, S tier. I still agree with that. Right? Last Jedi, also S tier. I do agree with that. And yeah, I think Clone Wars, I don't know anything about Clone. You know what? We're gonna do something. We're gonna make a new tier list. We're gonna do the tier list, Star Wars. So this is just for my own sake. I'm actually gonna put the haven't seen tier on top so that I don't have to constantly. I'm just getting them out of the way, man. So starting with the prequels, we're gonna start with the prequels. Episode 1, solid C. Episode 2, F. No. Episode 1, B. Episode 2, C. I'm not gonna put either of those in F. Empire, that one's fine. Yeah, I would give this one an A. And then let's say, original trilogy, let's put, New Hope, top of A. Empire Strikes Back, top of S for sure. And then Return of the Jedi's gotta be high A. It's gotta be A. And then we'll do the sequel trilogy. Force Awakens is B. I'd put it above that one. We're gonna put Last Jedi S tier. Controversy, whoa! Rise of Skywalker, we could just put that. We'll put that here. I like it, but I admit it's not great. I wouldn't rewatch it now. Now, I just want to do all this to talk about The Mandalorian. That's the only reason I set this up. The Mandalorian is the most disappointing Star Wars has been. Pedro Pascal's fantastic in that show. Solid. Yeah, we'll say A. We'll say above Revenge of the Sith. Perfect. Season 2. Fine. I'll give it a C. It was fine. Season 3, F tier. Horrible. Hate it so bad. I hate Season 3 with a passion. Book of Boba's Feet. What even is that? F tier. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, Obi-Wan Kenobi... Oh, I didn't talk about we'll talk about those in a minute. We're just getting through the shows here. No. The Solo's, Gut Instinct... A little bit above Season 2, I guess. Not as good as Rise of Skywalker. Rogue One's probably bottom of B for me. It's not my favorite anymore. I still like it. Visions, we'll say Visions gets a B. I watched most of these. I'll say B. They're cute. They're fine. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obviously, we're going to give Obi-Wan Kenobi... There's elements I liked. Definitely above Mandalorian. I don't think I can put it above the Rise of Skywalker, though. We're going to put it right there, bottom of C. And then, obviously, Young Jedi Adventures, total S... Hang on. Shoot. S tier. My daughter, it was random. I was trying to get her into Star Wars a little bit, just at least show her something, and I saw there was this kids show on Disney. It's like, oh, it's cute. Watched them with her. It's actually really adorable. I wouldn't actually give it S tier, but I'm going to do this for the bit. I think the bit's funny, putting it in S tier. Make all of the Star Wars fans angry at me. I think the show's cute. I think it's cute. Yeah, total S tier, and obviously the Acolyte also gets a big S tier. Beautiful Star Wars, fantastic. I watched 2 episodes only, but from that I can already deduce it's better than the rest of these. So this is the official... revised. In fact, now that I fixed it, let's adjust this because it is bothering me here. Boop, boop. So this is the canon Pladley Star Wars tier list updated 2025. Take a screenshot, guys. Share this with your friends. It is funny, though, looking at it. I have barely watched any Star Wars. Like, if you consider all these shows I haven't seen, I want to see Skeleton Crew. I'm going to get around to Skeleton Crew. I heard it was good. Gonna get around to Andor. I watched, like, 3 or 4 episodes. I just never had time to finish it. I definitely want to get back to it. A Clone Wars movies F tier. Hold up, I have seen that one. It's terrible. I'll put it above Mandalorian season 3 and Book of Boba Fett though. I have actually seen, and I have technically seen the first. Which one? Yeah, I've seen the first season of Clone Wars. We'll put it there, I guess. I don't know. It was fine. I watched most of it. Otherwise, I haven't seen any of this. I'm not as much into Star Wars as I used to be. Yeah, if you can tell. I like Star Wars still. I love the world. I love the characters. That is the official revised Pladley's opinion on Star Wars. Not that anybody cares or asked, but there it is. I hope you liked that. I hope everyone was a huge fan of my Star Wars opinions.